Hey Lisa, the boys and I are planning to go to the bar across the street after work. I'm sure you want to join us. Sure. Is this you? You can't say no to people. And you are afraid that if you would say no to people, they, for some reason, wouldn't like you anymore. You are afraid of doing something that the others don't do. Like saying no or saying yes, if everyone has the opposite opinion. I see. We will tackle this, because this needs to stop, seriously. It is really, it's annoying, I'm sorry to be honest with you, but it is. You need to stop doing this and start going with your own flow, you know? Take the path less beaten. Today I will, teaching is a big word, but I cannot come up with any other ones right now, so I will use it. Today I will teach you how to stop caring what others think of you. Not in a sociopathic way, because we do care whether people live or die, but it's more of a type of way. You're probably wondering right now, who is this lady with the greasy hair speaking to me right now? And to that I say, how dare you? And also, I've noticed that there are a lot of videos like this one tackling people pleasing, how to be unbothered, and also how to set boundaries, which for me all sound like they come from the same source. These issues are all rooted in caring about what others think, how others perceive you, and what happens, what could potentially happen if you are yourself and make your own decision. I have never had these issues for some reason, or never. I guess as a teenager I've probably had these issues too, but ever since I'm a grown woman, it wasn't really an issue of mine to say no to things. I love saying no to things. It's my favorite thing ever. Or to just state my opinion, or to leave when I want to leave. First thing that I feel like is really important to get into your head is that setting boundaries is not a negative thing, and that most people will not see it as a negative thing. For example, I started drinking pretty late because I didn't feel like it before. When I went out with my friends, and I mean my friends already knew that, but whenever there were new people or someone I didn't know that well, and I ordered like, you know, a little Coke, I'm talking the drink, a lemonade or maybe a water, because I'm crazy like that. I got questions. At first, people were always, and I think this is out of insecurity, because a lot of people, especially when it comes to drinking, have a little bit of an issue. So that's one thing I always got questions at first, like, oh, you don't drink tonight, do you generally not drink? People were interested in it because it's not normal at that age to not drink. I would never really explain myself, because like, why do they care? But I would just be like, no, I don't drink. No, I don't want a shot, thank you. Mostly people would compliment me on that. They would say things like, you know, I respect that. I could never do it. I mean, they totally could, but you need to see it like this. People who know themselves and are confident in their choices are extremely well respected in our society. Why? It's difficult to not depend on the opinions of other people. It is difficult to not care. Maybe learning how to set those boundaries is gonna get you more admiration from your peers than doing whatever they want you to do ever possibly could. that's actually a great thing, because it also gives you the freedom to not care about them either. In fact, you shouldn't care about the majority of people, and I know this sounds a little bit harsh, but if you really think about it, it's quite freeing, isn't it? Knowing that everyone is busy thinking about themselves and not even recognizing the effort you put into them approving you. Those people you're trying to please are probably not that great in general. People are so stupid. Not all, but a lot of them. They never grew emotionally past their toddler stage, and have also never learned how to communicate with other human beings in a efficient and appropriate way. I used to work as a call center agent for 2 years, and girl, let me tell you, no matter how educated people were or how valued they were by society, I'm talking doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, teachers, they all behaved the same. They all had the emotional regulation of a 2-month-old and absolutely no manner. Most people are not worth impressing or pleasing in any type of way. They are just a person. Like, who are they that makes it worth it to step out of your comfort zone for them to be happy? You know, someone actually worth your time would never want you to sacrifice your comfort for you to feel appreciated by them. You need to start building self-worth from within. It's human to define yourself by how others treat you and how you're being perceived, but you need to work on not basing your entire self-worth and confidence on something external, because giving this giant task to somebody or something else that you cannot control is a recipe for disaster. You should always work on you being your best friend. And I know that this is a difficult thing to do, and a lot of YouTubers make it seem like it is super easy and just like that, but I know it's hard. So in my opinion, the first step in loving yourself, because that's the end goal, right? Start by something small. Start by getting to know yourself bit by bit. And my recommendation of how to do that would be a very cliche one, but also it's cliche for a reason. That would be write down a lot of things about yourself. Journal. Make lists about the things you like about yourself, things you would like to change about yourself, your favorite movies, your favorite books, everything about yourself. You can write down everything, and step by step you will know more and more about yourself. You be more aware of especially what things you like and what you don't like. You need to recognize how special and unique you truly are. And I know we've talked a lot about not caring about people, but there are people, it's a word I've said so many times in this video, but people, there are some that truly do love you, and they do care. You know, there are people who don't care, and there are the ones that do care about you. And you are loved, and you need to accept that love people have for you. So let's try this little scene from the beginning one more time, shall we? Hey Lisa, the boys and I are planning to go to the bar across the street after work. I'm sure you want to join us. No thanks.